I have all the viral Arabian fragrances and then some. So let's rank them today. I'm gonna do a tier list starting with flawless at the top, then amazing, then good, fine, and not good. Since I have the most Lattafas and they are the most viral, let's start with those. Eclair. This has been breaking the internet since it came out. This is all over TikTok. All the 20-year-old gourmand lovers on there want to smell like this cookie. And it does smell really delicious, and it does really smell like Bianco Latte. But this fragrance, I can't deny, has a certain magic that this one lacks. It is really, really similar. They're like 99% similar, but something that's in here is missing from here. It's something about the airiness and the higher quality of ingredients. That's fine. This fragrance is 50 bucks. I'm not mad at it, but I'm gonna give it an amazing. It's not up there on flawless. It's just really good and really delicious. I don't personally like this sort of scent profile, but objectively I can see the hype and I can see why it's so mass appealing. So it does deserve the hype that it gets. Next up is Teriaq from Lattafa. This promises notes of apricot, almond, rhubarb, honey, caramel, leather. I was like, this is gonna be glorious. I mean, it's not offensive, but it just smells like vanilla that has that Play-Doh quality. It's not very sweet. It's not very complex, so I'm gonna give this fine. It's fine. Teriaq Intense. Now, this one is special. This is spicy, plum, woody. It's yummy. I can see how people are saying that it reminds them of Angel Share. I wouldn't say it's a dupe, but I'm very picky on dupeage. Like, this is not really a dupe, but I would say it's 70% there. But overall, it smells really high quality and it smells rich and sweet and intense. I could see this being like a special event scent in, you know, moderate sprayage. This is boozy and warm and it's the perfect scent for really cold weather or special occasions. It's a very particular scent that I don't see myself wearing every day, but I think it's really, really good, especially for the price point. So I'm gonna give this one an amazing. I think this one is worth the hype, but it's gonna take a lot to get to flawless. Like, to be flawless, you really have to be flawless. I have the newest from Lattafa. This is Victoria. I was holding it backwards. This is a Devotion dupe. This smells like fluffy lemon meringue pie. Straight up. No more, no less, lemon meringue pie. Very much like Devotion, but even a little bit more tart and way stronger. So as a dupe, an excellent dupe, 1-to-1. I'm gonna give this one an amazing as well, even though I personally don't like this sort of gourmand scent profile. I can appreciate what they've done. It's really well done, well blended, not sharp, not screechy. So I think it's worth it. Musamam White Intense. Whether you love or hate the snake, which is the biggest snake I've ever seen on a perfume bottle, this scent is a creamy sandalwood with tropical floral nuances. It's like you're drinking pina colada on sandalwood drift logs and swimming in a milky ocean. I'm gonna say it's fine. I'm gonna put it in the fine section. This is from the same family as like Versace Crystal Noir, but Versace Crystal Noir is far superior and not that much more expensive, so I just don't see the point of opting for this unless you actually really like the scent profile. I found it to be overwhelmingly sandalwoody and very stuffy and sweet and cloying, so I don't like it personally. Lattafa Khamrah, and this is not empty because I used it. This is only empty because of my decant shop. I did not use this because I think this is horrendous. This has the most sticky sweet opening. It smells like it could be good because first you're like, yummy, syrup and goodness. I hope that did not just land on my face. But then it starts to smell like drunk people would spill drinks on them at a club with stinky alcohol breath. That is what it smells like. It is really bad, and on top of that, it also smells really sharp in the dry down. Like, it smells like it's stabbing me in the throat. You know that really screechy, sharp, amber, dry, woody note that a lot of cheap fragrances have, and even a lot of new niche fragrances have? If you're sensitive to it and you smell it, you will know exactly. If you're not sensitive to it, I wish I was you, because it is like a violation every time I leave the house. I smell it somewhere. I'm offended. I hate this. It is below not good. So I will just put it at the lowest tier, but I don't think it's good at all. So I'm going to anti-influence you guys on that one. Do not buy it. If you want a spicy sort of scent reminiscent of Angel Share, literally Teriaq Intense. This is good. La African Drummer from Lattafa. This is a pretty original scent from them. It's creamy. It has kind of a coconutty sweet thing. Also a little bit of a pina colada vibe. Very creamy, and it has kind of like a hair product thing about it. I like how it smells, but this also can be very stuffy and very cloying in the way that the snake one was. I liked it at first, but then I oversprayed it when I wore it, and now I hate it. But that part aside, I will give it a good. It's good. It's a good scent. It's unique smelling. I haven't really smelled another fragrance that smells like this. It has a certain captivating quality about it, but in small doses. Let's go with Lattafa Haya. This is a very similar scent to Viva La Juicy, but it's more sparkling and it has champagne and strawberry in here. So I actually like this more because it's brightened up and it's a little bit bubbly and fun and flirty. I'm not sure what's up with the velvet bottle, but whatever. Their bottles are like really some of the ugliest bottles, in my opinion. I will tell you when I see one that's not ugly so far, but the smell is good. It's really nice. It's, even though I've outgrown that scent profile, I used to really love it. And especially when I was in my 20s, I really loved it. So I'll appreciate it for what it is. I'll call it good. It's not up there at amazing, but it is good. I would be actually quite happy if I smelled this out in public. I think it's very cheerful. It's very bright. It's a really great starter fragrance for like younger girls especially. Very affordable and very, very likable. Mayar Natural Intense. This fragrance, if you are looking for a pretty close scent to the discontinued, or I guess now reformulated, La Belle Paradise Garden and La Belle Fleur Terrible, it's very similar. It has this sort of salty melon, like honeydew melon sort of thing going on, and it has an aquatic vibe about it. It's interesting. I don't like this though. I liked the La Belle variations with a similar scent profile. It's a good enough dupe. Like it's about 75% there, but I'm gonna give it a fine. It's not one that I ever reach for personally. And by the way, it absolutely does not smell like Acqua di Gioia or Ocean di Gioia. This is the closest to the La Belle series, the La Belle Paradise Garden series. Let's go with Lattafa Affection. I like this one. This is a creamy pistachio sort of scent. Very, very creamy, can be a little bit heavy and cloying if you overdo it, but in small doses, really nice. A good dupe for the Kayali pistachio. Not my favorite dupe of the Kayali pistachio though, so we will get there. Because of that stuffy quality that's in here, I'm only gonna give it a good, but that's not to say I don't like it. I do actually really like it. Now, Lattafa Her Confession. Look at this sculptural, very seductive piece. This is a woman with milky skin that's just bathing in the sun on the most expensive yacht. And this is a dupe for Blanche Bette, and it fully is a dupe for Blanche Bette. It's a milky tuberose sort of scent, very feminine, vanillic, warm, sunny. I will give this one, I almost want to give it a flawless. Do I give it a flawless? I'll give it a flawless. It deserves it. It's a really good dupe. Even though I am sensitive to tuberose, I love when I smell this. And this smells very sexy. It really just smells like a very desirable woman and a summery, desirable woman. Like on a beach, super sexy, sun-kissed, glowing, all the things. So yes, this will be a flawless. Lattafa Yara Moi. This is my favorite of the Yara collection, and this is a caramel scent with jasmine and patchouli, and this smells a lot like Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense. But I always tell you guys that that scent has this sort of nuance that reminds me of like nacho paws. I call them nacho paws. When you smell your dog's paws and it has that sort of, some people call them Frito paws, some people just tell me it's yeast. Listen, I've smelled every single dog's paws. I make it my mission to sniff puppy paws. They're delicious. So every single dog has a little bit of this scent in there. I don't smell the nacho paws in here, but that just makes it more fragrancy. The Marc Jacobs Perfect Intense, I definitely smell that paw smell. It's like a little bit popcorny almost. But this is really pretty. It's sweet. It is younger. I don't typically wear this scent on a daily basis. I gravitate more towards like very clean scent profiles or more like smoky, woody, ambery sort of scents. Especially since the wintertime. I don't really gravitate towards sweet fragrances, but I can appreciate them when they're nice. This is very nice, and I think as a dupe, it's an exceptional dupe because it's better than the original. So I will give this one an amazing, but I will tell you guys when there is a scent that I personally really love and love to wear. Let's get to... Okay, here's a new one. I just picked this up. This is Breeze from Lattafa. I love this. This is so fresh and it smells identical to MFK 724, and which is very similar to Aqua Universalis, which I loved. It does have a little bit of a rubbery smelling musk, but otherwise so nice, and it's like a nice musk, very clean, citrusy, and super well done. I think if you like those clean citrusy profiles, like even D&G light blue, for example, if you haven't smelled the more niche stuff, or if you love Aqua Universalis, you will love this, and this lasts forever. I sprayed this on myself when I first got it, and then I went to shower in case it was bad, so I was like, whatever, if I don't like it, I'll wash it off. But it lasted through the shower, and it lasted through bedtime, and it lasted through the morning, and so it lasted over 12 hours. And that was with me washing it off. So I will give this one a flawless, because this is a spot-on dupe, and it smells so nice, and I will totally be wearing this in the summer, because I know this will not leave my skin. This will keep me smelling fresh all day in the summer. Bang for the buck is all the way up there. So I think one of their best. From the same bottle collection, I got Brioche Vanille. This smells like dough before you bake it. So you're kneading the dough. It's a little bit yeasty. It's, you know, that leavening agent. It's getting bubbly. Maybe you're making a sourdough, but like a sweet, is that a thing, a sweet sourdough? Because there's a sweetness in here, and it's very warm. And it's like you're baking this in a very cozy, enchanted pine forest. So I love that bit. I love that it has a little bit of like a piney tingle in there. It makes it magical. This is a very unique scent. It's more like an artwork than a fragrance. It smells like a bread product. So it's not sweet, and I think that it's getting a little bit of hate because it isn't giving that cupcake or, you know, juicy, sweet baked buns sort of thing that maybe people are looking for. But it's delivering on what it's saying that it is. Like, it does smell like brioche, but maybe it smells like the brioche dough more so. It's very good. I think this is an excellent creation from them. It reminds me just a touch of Serge Lutens Jeu de Peau, which was a lot softer, smoother, and more milky almost. This isn't as milky. It's more tingly and a little bit more babam. Very, very strong fragrance as well, but it's not sharp, which I always appreciate. When the cheap fragrances are not sharp, I'm like, dodged a bullet. So I will give this one an amazing, but it's not a flawless. Okay, we're almost at the end of the Lattafas. I got the new Anna Abiyedh Coral. This is Watermelon Jolly Ranchers. That's it. It is a full-on watermelon candy. There's not a lot more going on in here. Like, if you just want to smell like a straight-up watermelon candy, get this. This is it. It is kind of a dupe of Wave Child, except this is more nuanced, has a saltiness about it, and honestly, a little bit of an unappealing dry down. It was a bit sharp in the dry down. This one doesn't have the sharpness. I put this on my skin, and it wore like a sweet Jolly Rancher until it was gone. It didn't last very long, maybe 4 hours. So I will give this one a good. It's good. It's full-on watermelon. I will have to play with layering it because I don't know that I want to fully smell like watermelon, but it's super fun, so it is good. Anna Abiyedh Poudree. They have an English name. Yeah. Not sure what's up with that. So this fragrance is amazing. It's powdery. You already know I love powdery. A clean powdery scent is so my jam. This was like $25. That's crazy. And it smells so good. It does have a Celine black tie vibe, but that one's more like rich orris sort of smell. This is powdery still. This is almost giving me a very gentle suede. So it's musky. It's kind of suede, like a little bit of a lipstick, but a little bit sweet at the same time. I think this is so elegant. This is very easygoing. Last time that I talked about this fragrance, I described it as like you're a very laid back, wealthy woman that like people look up to, and you just have a really good vibe that people want to be around you. This is what that's giving me. So I will give this one a flawless. I will personally wear this one day in and day out. This is such an easy wearing scent. It's not overly heavy. It's not overly anything. It's just perfect, and the price point is out of this world. Okay, let's go with Lattafa Liam Grey. This is an amazing dupe of Gris Charnel. Yes, it is. It smells so good. And if your bottle doesn't smell good yet, just let it sit for a little while. A very, very, very good dupe of Gris Charnel. If you can't afford Gris Charnel, get this. This is top tier dupage. So this is cardamom, iris, vetiver. I get quite a bit of vetiver. and it gives it like an earthy sort of tea scent. And of course, sandalwood. Sandalwood makes it a bit milky, woody. It's a very nice scent to me, a very rainy day scent, and I think super unisex, even maybe slightly masculine leaning. But I do really like how this smells. So I will give this one an amazing. Okay, I have one last Lattafa. This is Mohra Silky Rose. I got this one on Amazon too. And this is a really nice, cheerful, bright, clean rose. It has pink pepper. It has lychee. It doesn't smell like Delina though, because I know anytime there's a lychee and a rose, people think it smells like Delina. No, it reminds me of the old Nina Ricci fragrance in the opaque pink bottle. This smells like it could be like one of those older YSL creations. Not that it smells like Baby Doll or Elle, but it could have been from that era. It's a very sparkling, fresh, bright, happy rose. Very feminine, very gentle and clean smelling. I really love this. It is compared to Two Penhaligon's fragrances on Fragrantica. I have smelled both of those. Those have a much more like rosy rose. So I don't think that this is a dupe. This is a lot more like juicy and playful and like not a full-on babam rose. It's a very young, pink, fresh rose. So I love this. I will give this one amazing. Okay, let's go on to the Paris Corners Haya Pistachio. This is the best pistachio dupe that I've smelled. Not that it's a dupe, because this is actually not a dupe of the Cali pistachio. This is so much better. This is like full-bodied pistachio and even a little bit almondy. Oh my god, it's so good. It's mouth-watering, delectable, sweet, not as creamy, and it's not as cloying. It is sweeter than the other pistachio one, the Affection. It's sweeter than this, but it's less creamy and somehow more balanced, so it makes it a lot more wearable for me, and I love this. I think it is the best pistachio fragrance that I've ever smelled out of affordable pistachio fragrances. This is flawless. Let's stick with the pistachio. So you guys keep asking me to compare Haya Pistachio and Luscious. I don't like this. This is not good because you think you're getting pistachio, but what you're getting is stabbed in the throat in the dry down. So this is not good at all. I think this is going to be the bottom category. This is just going to be not good. This is going in the not good pile. Oh, we have one more pistachio. So we have Paris Corner Minya. This smells identical to Sol de Janeiro 62. It's so nice. It's actually better to my nose because that one was a bit more, I don't know. There was something cheap smelling about the body mist, and the fragrance itself was very short-lived. This is long-lasting. This is full-bodied. It doesn't smell cheap. I'm putting this in the flawless category. I think it's a nut with like a little caramelized shell on it. And it's like with little sprinkles of sugar and salt on it. So yummy. So good. Flawless. Sticking to that series, let's go with Minya Coco Lush. So this one does smell like Ariana Grande, Thank You Next. There's something gasoline-y in the opening. I don't like it. It smells like a coconut took a bath in gasoline. But thankfully that does go away as it dries down. I've put it on clothing. I didn't want it on my skin. On clothing, it does start to develop really nicely, and this will fill up the whole entire room, maybe your house, depending how big your house is. Very, very strong, very solid bang for your buck, especially if you like that scent profile. To me, this is not as good as this. I don't wear this and I wear this. So I will give this one a good. Something weird in here, but I also don't like Thank You Next. Not for the same reason, but it's just not for me. So this is Riffaat. This smells like if you took YSL Baby Cat and then you took Kayali Vanilla 28 and you zoomed them together. So it's about 60% Baby Cat and 30% Kayali Vanilla 28 and like 10% Eau Duelle because it has that nice elemi resin in there and a little bit of a fresh pepper take in the opening. It's a really great smelling fragrance. It doesn't smell cheap. It is a more feminine sort of take on Baby Cat. I'm tempted to give it flawless, but I'm just going to put it in the amazing because it's actually really, really strong. Like almost overpoweringly strong for me. I do love the bottle. This gets first place for the most beautiful bottle. I think most of the other bottles are pretty ugly, but this is beautiful. So Mystique Bouquet, sorry, Afnan. So if you like Valaya or Fleur Narcotique, you're going to love this. This is like right there in between the two of them. Very airy, like fluffy peony scent. A little bit dry, like oak mossy vibes. Very elegant. Very, very elegant. Smells expensive. I like this better than Valaya, but I like it less than Fleur Narcotique. I'm going to put this also in amazing, but I think value is really there and it is a super long lasting scent. Raindrops from Ajmal. This smells like Coco Mademoiselle. It's a citrus rosy patchouli sort of scent. It's a lot waterier than Coco Mademoiselle, but it's very nice. Very easy wearing. It does smell cheaper, obviously, than Coco Mademoiselle. I think I'm going to put this one in good. That's all I can say. It's good. But I'm really over the Coco Mademoiselle scent profile at this point. Vibrant Vetiver Delight. This is from Emir. I think this is also owned by Paris Corner. They all own each other, so it's hard to keep up. This is very Bal d'Afrique, a little bit more citrusy, but it is stronger and longer lasting. Bal d'Afrique is my favorite fragrance of all time. It's one of my signature scents. It's hard to impress me with the Bal d'Afrique dupe, but this one has done it. Even though it's not full on Bal d'Afrique, it's a little bit more citrusy. It redeems itself with the really strong performance and the really good value, so flawless for this one. Swiss Arabian Shaghaf Oud. This is a very strong oud scent and rose, but I love it. And it's so good. Like, it doesn't smell cheap. It's sweet. It does smell a lot like Oud Bouquet from Lancôme. So we're like 7 years behind at this point. I think that one's trended out. I don't know. But I remember smelling that one like on everyone like pre-pandemic. I like this scent. I really like it. I think it smells really nice. I think they've done a good job. I actually like this kind of more than Oud Bouquet because Oud Bouquet was a bit too sweet and intense for me. So I'm going to put this one in amazing. I think it's a great value. It's a really nice scent. Let's go with Rare Tiffany. Is this from Afnan? Yeah, Afnan. A really nice clean floral scent. This is not a dupe of Tiffany fragrances at all. I've smelled all the Tiffany fragrances. Not a dupe. Do not be fooled by the packaging. The little stones here are really cute, but you know. It's a creamy, floral, sort of obscure scent, but it's nice. I like what it's doing here. It's fresh, very easy wearing springtime for the floral lovers. For me, I'm going to put it in good. Orientica Amber Rouge. Of course, there had to be at least one Baccarat Rouge dupe in here. This one is pretty good. It is a lot sweeter and more full-bodied than Baccarat Rouge, so it doesn't have that airy quality of Baccarat Rouge, but it's pretty good. Honestly, it doesn't do anything else bad. It's a decent dupe. It's a good price. I like it. I'm going to put it in good. I'm over the Baccarat Rouge scent profile. I feel like that fragrance has just been beaten down into the ground, and it's enough with the dupe. So, Zamaya Tiramisu Caramel. This is very similar to Eclair. Like, they're basically identical. You would not know the difference. Whether you're smelling this or you're smelling this, you would not know the difference at all. They're the same. So, just as solid of a Bianco Latte dupe. And I'm going to put this in amazing. This is the Amore Cafe dupe from Mancera. It has a coffee note. It's a bit dusty coffee, but it's something interesting in here. It is a very good dupe for Amore Cafe. I like it. It is the dust on the tiramisu cake that is like the cocoa dust, you know, the cacao powder that they use, and then that ladyfinger that is drenched in espresso. That's what this is. Very nice. Amazing. Al Haramain Royal Musk. Let me tell you, Al Haramain has never done me dirty. I have never tried a bad Al Haramain fragrance. Granted, I haven't tried that many, but the ones that I have tried have been... This is a very clean musk. Like that classic white, like intense musk scent. It's very sexy. It's almost arousing. It's like you just came out of the shower and like you're full of desire and just like there's something about this that just makes you want to jump a person. I don't know what it is about this like cleanliness that is so like carnal. I just love it. I think it's so good. This is flawless. I love this type of musky scent profile. I think it's amazing and it's very unisex. This Junoon Noir Al Haramain has my heart forever. This does smell like Dama Bianca in a way, but I find Dama Bianca from Xerjoff a bit too intense, a bit too stuffy. This is much more balanced. It's a bit more of like this drier vanilla with a note of kumquat, so you got a little citrus offset in here. And this smells very luxurious. This smells like the lobby of Great Wolf Lodge. It is bizarre, but it smells exactly like that. I love this. This is flawless. I wear this one all the time. Believe it or not, I reach for this one and for Nuit Confidence just as frequently. The Nuit Confidence from Goutal is also a very similar scent profile. I reach for those much more than I reach for Dama Bianca. Junoon Rose. This is powdery and sweet, very intense. And this one is nice, but I never wear it, so I'm just going to put it in good. There's nothing wrong with the scent. it's too floral and powdery, so it's not for me. So that is it for my affordable Arabian fragrance ranking. That was a lot to get through. If you guys kept up and you're not starving by the end of this video and you didn't even take a snack break, then congratulations and thank you so much for sticking around. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.